Action! Action!
Action! Is it action?
It's action.
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 Action. Hey guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Sam. This is my third video ever, so you guys are probably new here because I am also new here. Today, as you could probably see by the title of this video, I'm gonna teach you guys how to get full natural looking brows. If you guys are interested in seeing how I got this brow look right here and just how I do my brows every single day and how I can make your brows look a little bit more fuller, a little bit more thick, a little bit more fluffy, then please stay tuned. No, just kidding. We are gonna jump right in. Yeah, stay tuned for our brow. So just a slight disclaimer about this video. I do have naturally, I'm pretty lucky, I do have naturally relatively full brows. I assure you that a lot of the tips that I'm gonna be teaching you guys will work for any type of brow. Pull up a seat, grab a snack. I'm gonna teach you guys how to get brows like mine. So let's get into the types of products that I use. So first of all, if you're looking for a good starter set of brow products that aren't gonna cost you an arm and a leg, that aren't gonna cost you a ton of money, I highly recommend Benefit Cosmetics products. So I use the Benefit Soft and Natural Brows. It comes in this, I literally will never, I'm pretty much already done with all these products and I'm just never gonna throw this tin out because why would I? It's fucking adorable. This tin comes with 4 products. I don't know what this is I don't know. This is it comes with a stencil. Throw that fucking thing out. I don't know what this is literally let me just trace my eyebrows. Comes with 3 products. The first one is just a clear brow gel. It's called Ready Set Brow. This is amazing. This makes your brows last all day. It looks great without any brow product on them. It looks great to set your brows. It just, it keeps your brows looking thick and fluffy all fucking day. The second product and the other product that we're gonna be using today it's called the Eyebrow, and it's basically a concealer pencil, which I fucking love. I use this under and above my eyebrows after I've already put product on them to clean it up. It is super important if you want to get a nice, sharp, defined eyebrow to clean up your look with concealer. And the third product that it comes with this is also great. I'm not into this style of pencil. It's just the Goof Proof Brow Pencil. The reason I don't use this so much anymore is because it's not one of those the pointed pencil ones. It's actually it has a flat shape. And for me, it's just, I don't get as defined of a look as I do as I would with a pencil shape. The next products that I also use is I love my little Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Granite. The final product that I use today, this is what I use in place of the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I actually use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. The reason I use this is, like I said, it's actually more of a pencil tip. So it's way more defined. I'm able to make way more natural brush strokes. So now, we, my friends, are just gonna jump right in to how I get full natural brows. We are gonna start by taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Not only do you wanna, so we're gonna start by brushing all your brow hairs up. So not only do you wanna use this in the beginning before you start your brows to brush all your hair up, but you actually need to use this throughout throughout applying the brow products, because this is what's gonna help distribute the brow from the bottom to the top and give it that nice gradient effect, give it that natural look, and just spread the product around without you having to apply way too much, because nobody wants way too much product. We're gonna start by taking our Brow Wiz and we're gonna go and we're gonna make a line that's following the natural arc of our brow all the way over. You can make the shape, you can make any type of eyebrow shape that you want, which is really fun, I think, about brows, is because there's no rules. If you want a straight eyebrow, make a fucking straight eyebrow. If you want a curved eyebrow, make a curved eyebrow. But the way that we're gonna do this actually is, I'm not gonna start all the way here. I like to have a little bit of a gradient effect right there because naturally your brows are thicker towards the end as they are in the beginning. So we're gonna start about here. And we're just gonna take our brow pencil and we're gonna do, with a very, very light hand, we are going to make very fine little flicks all the way down the brow. And we are gonna keep doing that until we not only have a solid line, but until we're also happy with the shape of the brow. So when we get to the end of the brow, we obviously want to draw a line to make our brows just a little bit longer than our natural brow is. The way I do that is I'll take, I normally go to the end of my eye, but if you want like kind of like a template to be able to understand like where you should stop, a good trick is to just take, I don't know, your brow pencil, a brush, whatever, line it up to the corner of your eye, and as you can see, it stops right about there, and that's where I'm gonna connect this line. I'm gonna just draw this outwards until there we go. So I'm just gonna, as you can see, I kind of have a little bit of a line there right now. I'm just gonna go over it a couple times just to define it a little bit more and make it a little bit darker. Yay! Cool, so now, very lightly, I'm gonna take my pencil and I'm just gonna sweep right underneath here because I still want some product under here, but like I said before, I don't want a super bold line because the least amount of product always wants to be in the front of the brow and the most amount of product wants to be in the back. You also never want to go in multiple directions with your brow wiz or your brow pencil, whatever you're using. You always want to go in the same motion. So I'm not going to like use my brush like this and then all of a sudden go this way. I'm just going to always go the same direction. So once we're happy with the basic outline, we're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing on this other eye. Both of these eyes now, pretty even. I outlined the bottom, the base of the line. So now we're going to take our spoolie and we're going to I know that although your hair, we already brushed our hairs up, that's fine. The reason why we're brushing this up again is because we're gonna take some of this product from the bottom and we're gonna start distributing it a little bit, just a little bit through the actual brow. Step 2, with our same brow wiz, now we're gonna start at the base, right where the line that you created started, and we're gonna flick up, literally drawing like imaginary hairs. As I'm flicking, like so. There we go, you see that? And then as I go farther up, I lighten the grip of my hand. And yeah, that just creates actual like hairs, or it looks like it's creating actual hairs. And you definitely want to like change the angle of your brush depending on where you are in the brow. So when you're over towards the front, you want to keep it a little bit pretty much straight, but then when you're at the tail end, you want to like keep your hand from going from like this and flip it to like this and continue to draw. You want to keep the beginning of the brow nice and sparse, and you want to kind of focus just on every other area. I will go in right here, right now, and just do like 1, 2, couple little baby flicks. And I have like such little fucking pressure on this brow pencil right now, it's insane. Awesome. Now we're gonna take our spoolie and we are going to brush through everything that we just did. So we are just gonna do the exact same thing to this other brow really quickly. Mamas, little babies. Now, we are going to finish with the outline, but we're gonna move on to the top. So I'm gonna take my spoolie and what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna brush it down, I'm just taking it and I'm brushing it to the side. And then I follow it by dropping it down. So I'm just following literally my natural brow like this, just like that. So now, you can see the actual shape of the top of your brow. We're just gonna outline the brow the exact same way on the top as we just did with the bottom. I go, and this is really important, you wanna go basically, you wanna stay inside the hairs. You don't wanna make a line on top of the eyebrow, you wanna make it as close, if not inside the eyebrow as possible. We're gonna fill in now the rest of, like, the remaining, like, white spaces of the brow. As you can see, there's some bald spots right there. So yeah, we're just gonna literally, in tiny little flicking motions, fill in the remainder of the brow. Once again, super important, we're gonna flip our brow wiz over, and we are gonna brush all these hairs back to normal, because this is what's gonna give it that nice, thick fullness. And once you're satisfied with that, you wanna move on and do the exact same thing to the other brow. Once you're happy with that, we are going to push these babies up. So, I'm gonna put that away. So we're gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Dip Brow Pomade in Granite. We're gonna open this up. We're gonna take our little brush and we're just gonna, like, dip it right into the product. Do not want a ton of this product. Like this, right now I have way too much on my brush, so I'm just gonna, like, put it back in. Great. And this is really simple. You can skip this step, you can do this however you want. I just go in very lightly and just add in a super fine flicking motion. I just add a little bit of hair to it. Flip, flip, yeah, flick, flip. There we go. So just like this, flicking it up. And we're gonna take the spoolie and we are just gonna brush that back up again. So now the fun part, because our brows are almost done, we're gonna go into our Benefits little soft and natural brow kit, the cutest kit. We're gonna now go in with our little concealer pencil. This part is super simple. I'm only gonna do this on the bottom, and because I have eyeshadow on, I'm gonna stay very close, like to the bottom of the brow, but you don't wanna put any of the concealer inside the actual brow itself, because then it would just ruin all the, the work, all the hard work you just did. Great, so now you can take any type of tiny concealer brush. You can use any brush you want, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little concealer brush and we're gonna literally blend all of that product that we just put underneath the brow. This part is especially important for the edge of your brow, because you want that sharp. You want that as sharp as your liner, and the only way to keep it super sharp is to clean it up. So, little baby strokes, and then, yeah, look at that. Now it looks a little awkward, so I literally, with this brush and the concealer, create a, like, sharp cut edge. Now, you have to set your brows. And the way I set my brows is, like I said, I use the Benefit Ready Set Brow. It's really cute. It's this clear little gel that you can see on this little brush. It kind of looks like a mascara brush. And all you have to do is just run the product just right through the brush, as we did with the spoolie. This is like one of the few things I recommend for setting your brows. Because yeah, this right here, it dries clear, perfect. And it's like basically a gel for your eyebrow, and it just keeps them like up and full all day. We're done with that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you're gonna buy any type of brow product that I was talking about today, you have to invest in the Benefit Cosmetics, one of the little brow tins. They're super affordable. This has lasted me since the beginning of probably June, all three of these products. I'm gonna have all of the products that I talked about today, obviously linked down in the description box below, along with my Instagram, which is Trash Girl. But yeah, thank you once again so much for watching this video. Subscribe to this video, like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks, bye.